Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. This is Sashoon Tarot, where I do tarot videos as you might expect. This video is something that Spirit has been pushing me to do for a while. My family, as you might have gathered from these masks, is Louisiana Creole, which is a fancy way of saying Black Native American people from Louisiana and Texas. Shout out to Beyonce, she is one of our truth. Anyway, I am doing a reading for a channeled message from your Ketu placement, which in Western astrology is commonly referred to as the South Node. So for those of you who do not know, what is the South Node? The South Node is the accumulation of your karma. It is the accumulation of your past life debts. It's one of the strongest placements in your birth chart for looking at your ancestry and your ancestral lineage, in addition to your moon placement. Ketu in Vedic astrology is the headless body of the snake, which is why I have my snake cane. I'm a disabled person, I have canes. My snake cane, the head actually broke off a couple months ago, and I haven't been able to fix it. And for me, that's normally symbolic of the end of a cycle, right? And I put this here because that's exactly what Ketu is, right? Ketu wants you to achieve moksha, right? Ketu wants you to achieve enlightenment. Ketu wants you to lose everything that you don't need in your life so that your soul can be free of the human experience, right? Ketu wants you to evolve and transform, right? Which makes sense because it's serpentine energy, right? It's dragon energy. So, having explained all that, we're going to get right into the first pile of this reading. Some of the cards are pre-picked and those are underneath the mask, but there's other cards that I'm supposed to pull live on camera. That's how they explained it. So, mask number one. A lot of people accuse you of being a vampire, a psychic vampire, an energy vampire. If you don't already know that about yourself, hold on, wait, sorry, I'm just going to re-angle the camera a little bit. There we go. Anyway, yeah. If you don't already know that about yourself, there's people who feel claustrophobic around you. There's people who like the energy that you give off. There's people who, I'm getting siren energy. It's sort of like you lulled people in. People feel lulled in by you. People feel lulled in by your shadow because they're expecting something, and then it's like they don't get it. So yeah, there's people who, I'm also getting the urge. It's like a hand on the face, like almost suffocation, choking. I'm getting choking up. I'm seeing someone crying. It's like I'm hearing narcissist. There's people who called you narcissistic, who think that you're narcissistic, who have said those type of things about you in your shadow energy. But the feeling I got when I grasped this mask was that these people are healers, right? These people are actually healers. I'm also being called to the eagle totem, the eagle feathers. I'm hearing feathered serpent. I'm hearing the eagle and serpent energy. So I'm getting actually a very powerful healer, a very powerful spiritual teacher. And these fallouts, these issues, I'm hearing abuse, like these, some of you guys have been accused by other people of being abusive, or being like manipulative, which goes back to the siren song energy. So we're definitely getting a lot of energy and vibration around your ability to manipulate energy. What these people don't understand about you is that you are a reflective person, right? You're like a lake. You mirror other people back to themselves. So when other people start saying very dangerous things about your energy, they can be, the point of these interactions is for you to reflect on your energy and to show and help people heal what they need to work on. Because I'm getting an energy of, I heard lack of accountability. I heard respect. Lack of accountability, respect. Other people don't understand your energy, and because they do not understand the depths of your soul and your healing nature, they misnarrate you to further their own truth. So what I'm getting from your shadow I'm also getting a lot of grief here, though. Your heart is very broken by the notion that other people feel wronged by you, but this is not something that you can allow to pollute the lake. This is what I'm seeing, pollute the lake. Other people, you cannot allow others to pollute your energy, or else it will cause you grief, and then you will spiral into your true shadow. So let's look at these oracle cards. So this is a card message from the ancestors, Ancient Forest. And I think it's beautiful, that synchronicity here of these greens, these two greens. I'm hearing, and I'm getting envy also with the green. A lot of people are jealous of your vibration. Some of these people who I'm getting catcalling, I'm hearing catcalling. The bottom of the deck, of the tarot deck, sorry, the angle is the Hanged Man reverse, which also has a lot of this green and this serpentine energy. It's bound by the serpent. I'm hearing lazy. Sometimes people think you're lazy. People think you don't have a work ethic. And even how that just moved, people feel pulled in by you and pulled along by you, and they don't know why, because they don't understand themselves. We have the Star card in reverse. Okay, let's get some tarot spirit. The tarot cards for this brief pull are to give me more context on the story while I'm channeling. Okay. I'm seeing money. There's people that feel like you owe them money. There's people who think you're greedy. I'm hearing greedy, vindictive, manipulative. Yeah, you have a lot of toxic energy around you. But here we also have the King of Cups, right? So, and the Tower in reverse. Your shadow's trying to warn you about something. I'm hearing a legal dispute. Someone here is trying to get divorced. Someone here is trying to get out of a toxic marriage. Someone here has a partner that is trying to narrate them as abusive, when in reality that partner is the person who is doing wrong and harm. So let's get some storytelling cards here, please, Spirit, and then we're going to move into more of the ancestral messages. Here we have the Eight of Cups in reverse, the Empress, and Justice. What did I say? What did I say? Thank you, Spirit, for that confirmation. You come from a long legacy of healers that have been wounded and wronged by other people. In this lifetime, it is your divine birthright to sever ties with people who drain your energy, to sever ties with people who refuse to believe that you are the Empress that you say you are, right? Spirit is letting me know here. Your Ketu, actually, your shadow is letting me know that all of these experiences, all of these karmic, right? Because this Justice card, right? This is Ma'at, right? Ma'at is the Egyptian, which is to say Kemetic divinity of truth, right? She banishes lies, right? She dispels illusion, right? It is an illusion. It is a falsehood that you are not an Empress, right? This is, and I'm feeling betrayal. It's like there's this deep-seated betrayal that you have around these people who tell these types of lies about you, right? Okay, so we got 6 cards exactly. Here we have the Two of Pentacles, the Three of Cups in reverse, and the World card. Wow, this is beautiful. Y'all saw me shuffle this like on camera, so y'all know that this is hashtag or this is organic. Gonna reframe the camera a little bit more. Yeah. So, you guys, though, with this Two of Pentacles and this Three of Cups in reverse and this World card, you guys you stop fighting your serpentine nature, right? You guys are charmers, right? A lot of you guys are artists. A lot of you guys have this siren energy, right? I'm getting a melodious voice. Some of you might be writers. You might be singer-songwriters. Some of you, there's a book you need to write that you've been avoiding writing. Wow, this is my pile, LOL. Yeah. This is a strong me pile too. You need to stop avoiding this serpentine nature, right? Where people are drawn into you, where people are lulled by you. You need to pray to your ancestors. You need to give thanks to the woods, right? There's abundance here, right? There is abundance, right? And this Three of Cups, you're having a lack mentality about your own gifts and your own resources and the beauty of what it means to be who you are. Your ancestors have given you the gift of charming, right? You have the ability to charm other people. You have the ability to call on the earth, to call on spirit, to call on your ancestors and pull wealth, right? Green is also a color of wealth, right? Right, a color of nourishment, right? That's why do you think so many plants are green, right? Almost everything on this earth that blossoms from the earth, it is green, right? Because that is a color of luxury. That is a color of abundance and nourishment. It's also the color of the heart chakra, right? So you are a loving person, right? You have a loving spirit, and other people, Other people, here's the thing, right? When people misnarrate you like this, they don't want to let go of you, right? 8 of Cups in reverse for me here, and this 2 of Pentacles, like, on top of each other with the Justice card here as well, is a lot of people, it's like they don't want to lose you. They don't know how to let go of you. They don't want you to leave. And it's like I'm getting just this toxic situation, this toxic cycle of other people sort of, it's like they're trying to keep you, you know what I mean? And it's like this energy, you know, of like, you know, sirens, right? The sirens in Greek mythology, they drive people mad, right? They sing their song, they sing their voice, and it's everything that people want to hear, and they get feral, right? They go crazy, you know? So these people, right, they're actually, it's this very interesting thing with your shadow where it's like they actually love you, right? They're actually just obsessed with you. They actually just want to be like you, right? But they don't have this charm. They don't have this lull, right? It's very Venusian energy. Okay, so we're gonna go to these cards here. So these cards here are gonna be, we're gonna put the tarot card over here for now. I need to keep the Ancient Forest card right here though. I need to do that. And the World card. They want the World card here as well. These cards are past life cards. Love life. What did I say? Unrequited love. Wow, wisdom. Wow, look at spirit. Look at spirit, y'all. Just confirming. Just confirmations on confirmations here. So there's a person you fell in love with. And I'm getting these being past life cards. This is their turn. It's like this toxic cycle you're going, this is their turn, right? They want you. They really want you. And there's this fear. There's this insecurity, right? This insecurity that this person has about you. Like they don't know how to let you in. They don't know. This is about not knowing how to receive, right? And you guys are mirroring each other. It's like you think that you can't receive something better, and this person does not know how to receive something as good as you, right? Like really, seriously, you know, and your ancestors, they want you to protect yourself. They want you to be careful. You know, just because you love someone, just because you're not afraid, just because you're brave, you're beautiful, you have this luxurious quality about you. Apparently, you know, like you're literally a unicorn with this wisdom card here. Does not mean that you don't need to protect yourself. Like for me, this is the ancestor. This is this is your ancestor, you know, coming in to let you know. I'm getting also ancestrally, there might be a pattern in your family of women being in unhealthy relationships. There might be a pattern of narcissistic lovers, of narcissistic abusers, of narcissists in your family. And it's like your ancestors want you to be free. Okay, they really want you to ground yourself in your own love, right? Not in this, yeah, you know, the roses, the candles, you know, partnership. Yes, you want love. Yes, you want beauty. But you also have to understand that cycles need to end, right? You need to come into union with your own siren energy and trust your ability to attract things that are worthy of you, right? Because you have ancestral wisdom, right? You have this magical quality about you, right? But the energy coming off of this unicorn, this is grief. Like, look at how sad my man's face is. Look at how sad this unicorn is, y'all. Y'all are not happy in this situation, and you need to release. So we're going to get these moon cards. We're going to get these moonology cards next. Look at the bigger picture. The energy is gaining momentum. The end of a tough cycle approaches. A new start is coming. You guys have to let go. Whoever I'm channeling, whoever this person is, whoever this person or these people are, because they could be friends, they could be ex-friends, they could be fake friends. Whoever these people are, you need to release them immediately. You need to let them go. You need to look at the bigger picture. You need to let, because this is, for me, this card actually in this context, the energy is gaining momentum that it's negative. Like, listen, right? You need to look at the bigger picture and let this cycle end so that this energy does not gain momentum on you. You have to let this person go. Whatever this is, whatever I'm talking about, Spirit knows, you know, I trust your ancestors. They want me to pull the tarot cards. The Four of Swords. Four of Swords in reverse. They wanted me to pull that for you guys right there. You're not happy. That's what the Four of Swords is. The Four of Swords is a period of mental stagnation. You're putting all these swords in your head, right? But the Four of Swords is also a card of rest, right? You need to rest. You need to dead the issue, put it to rest, let them go, and just release. And you need to ground yourself in the earth and heal, right? You need to give this to your ancestors. You need to give this to the earth, right? Okay, so there's 2 more things I'm doing in you guys' reading, right? These are chakra cards, right? So this is going to let me know which chakra center you're dealing with, which chakra center you're working through, the solar plexus chakra, right? So just to be clear, this is something that I personally have experienced. Your divine masculine counterpart, if you are a feminine, can connect to you through your solar plexus chakra, right? Now that sounds really crazy. That sounds dangerous. This is the card Independence. Girl, this is a karmic lesson, right? This is and I'm supposed to change the wording. This is a cosmic lesson, right? Spirit wants you to know, right, that you are an eagle, right? Your shadow wants you to know you are an eagle, right? You have this power of resurrection, right? Bast, right, is the Kemetic divinity, right? She is the sister of Sekhmet, right? She is, look, see, she even has cowrie shells all around her, right? That's wealth, that's opulence, that's money, right? That's also a symbol of Oshun, right? The color yellow is also a symbol of Oshun, right? So you guys have, like Oshun, you have this hypnotic energy that lulls people in, right? But it's not the right people, baby. You have to remove those people from your life. You need to be like Bass. You need to be like Bassett, right? That's the correct pronunciation of her name, right? Who is a lioness, right? The female lion is the one that hunts. Male lions don't hunt. Male lions sleep all the time. Female lions are out here on the prowl, right? With this solar energy, right? This vibrant solar light force energy, right? You can't let these masculine people drain your light. Can't let them take your wealth. Can't let them take your money. Can't let them act crazy on you. They want me to pull another goddess card. Damara, guiding children, which actually these 2 cards are very correlated, even though these energies seem dissimilar, right? This warrior energy, right? And this feminine maternal energy of Damara, right? Who's a fairy queen, right? Because Basset is also a protector of women during childbirth. She's also a protector of people with children. So I don't know, you might have children with this person, but the energy I'm picking up for this is that this is damaging your inner child. You have an inner child wound around security. You have an inner child wound around attachment. You have an inner child wound around your power and being empowered, especially with people who you perceive as more masculine than you. Babe, you gotta let that go. That's what your shadow has to say to you. You have to heal that. You have to move past that into this light, right? Into this beautiful solar plexus chakra energy, into this light. There's something here. Okay, they want me to read the crystals, right? So these cards that I have, they have recommendations for each of the chakras. So crystals that would be good for helping you empower yourself are citrine, jasper of all colors, but especially orange, yellow, green. Orange, yellow, green jasper. Orange, yellow, green jasper. I was asking if red jasper, they said no. And topaz. Some of you also, you might be Tauruses. Someone here either is a Taurus or they're Venus dominant. So yeah, topaz is especially good if you have any strong placements in Taurus, or very strong Jupiter placements. Okay, thank you, pile 1. So my leg fell asleep. Again, I have disabilities, so my legs be doing that. Ooh. Pile 2, I heard Valkyrie. I heard Romani, like the G slur gypsy. That's not a word that people should say. It is a word that people do say. They should not say that word though. Anyway, but I'm getting that type of energy. Nomadic. You don't want to be tied down. You don't like to be tied down, and people don't like that about you. I'm hearing detachment. Your shadow, you detach yourself a lot. You detach yourself. You don't want to be connected to anything, right? But I'm feeling also this warrior energy, right? A very combative energy is something I'm getting as well from your shadow. It's like you want to fight people. If you're a woman or a person who is feminine, carries a lot of feminine energy, it's like you're very masculine for a feminine person. Other people perceive you as feminine. Other people perceive you as masculine due to your energy and your vibration. There's nothing wrong with that. There's nothing wrong with being a powerful, beautiful, masculine energy, who is also feminine. But I'm getting other people judge you for this. I'm getting mutism, a blocked crown chakra, a blocked throat chakra. So I'm getting a lot of you. There's other people it's like they're secrets. It's like a lot of people don't always say what they're thinking to you directly because they're intimidated by you, they're afraid of your energy, and they keep secrets from you. I'm getting ghost also. Some people feel like you ghost them. A lot of people that have positive energy towards you, they feel like you disappear into thin air. They feel like you're just alone and you're just gone. They feel like they can't reach you. But you're not truly alone. That's what I'm supposed to tell you. Your shadow wants you to know you're not truly alone, right? This mask has a lot of purple on it, right? Purple is the color of the crown chakra, right? Which in Sanskrit, the word for that is ajna, right? Ajna, right? And in Sanskrit, ajna means control, right? The third eye chakra is the place where you control the illusion. You control what you see. So if you are not able to see that people around you love and care about you, your shadow wants you to know that that is your responsibility. That's your fault, right? Not in a bad way, right? Not in a you're doing something wrong kind of way. There's nothing wrong with being a warrior. There's nothing wrong with being independent, right? But humans need people, right? You need other people. You need community. You need backup. You can't fight everything by yourself, right? You have to perceive clearly who loves you and who does not, right? Your shadow wants you to know. Your shadow wants you to know you have this ability, right? Some of you also, you're mind readers. Some of you are very good at reading other people's minds. You might be very good at reading energy. You might be telepath. Some of you have telekinetic ability. Some of you have the ability. If you're very good at doing things like getting jobs, getting resources, finding housing, apartments, that is telekinetic. That's what I'm supposed to explain to you about your abilities. That is telekinetic. You pull opportunity towards you with your gut and your throat and your crown chakra. You have the ability to literally pull things out of thin air. Like if you're like, man, I need a job, and you go online and you start searching, you find a job that's perfect for your resume. That's a form of telekinesis. That's what I'm supposed to explain to you. Okay, bossy, yes. I'm getting bossy realness. Some of you want to build an empire. Don't let your ego get in the way. Do not let your ego influence your dreams. That's something else I'm supposed to warn you about. Let's get this Song of the Wild. What did I say about you? You want to be free. You want to be free. A lot of you have been through a lot of oppression. I'm seeing ancestors. I'm seeing women with rocks on their back, stones on their back. The women of your lineage have suffered. And you are the person that they have bequeathed with the ability to take all those rocks that they've carried and build a mansion, build a house, build luxury. They want you to have it. They want you to have it. They have given you the ability to pull shit literally out of thin air. You can make anything happen. Girl, boy, non-binary person, I don't know your gender anyway. You can make anything happen. You could build a castle, right? But it's going to take time. That's what you need to understand, right? It's going to take time, right? It's going to take time for you to develop those abilities. It's going to take time for you to build that legacy, build that empire. A lot of you want to be free today. And your ancestors want you to know that they have gone through so much just to get to you. They have gone through so much just to get to where you are. Be patient. Be patient. Be patient. So, speaking of your ancestors, we're going to do your ancestor cards. For the first reading, I was doing tarot first. But for this one, they're making me do all the oracle. We have lessons and beginnings. We have phobias. Wow. And we have leaving and travel in reverse. Literally, wow. I have not seen these cards. Spirit is confirming the hell out of me right now. This is your inner child, though. This is your inner child. This is your inner child wound. A lot of you feel vagrants. Your need to move and be wistful comes from a place of fear. A lot of you have serious inner child wounds. A lot of you have a bad relationship with the father, or your father might have just died. Your father might have just passed away. You might have lost. Masculine energy is not something that you trust easy, and it's for a reason. Even if you're a man, or you're a masculine person watching this, the same applies to you. You don't trust masculine people well. You feel like you need to dominate, you need to push, you need to control, right? Right? Like, there's a very deep inner child wound here. That's what your shadow is letting you know, right? You feel like you need to protect yourself. You feel like packing up and leaving is going to protect you, right? You don't want to be here. You want out. You just dip. You dip very hard, right? But you have to understand that this I'm getting time, and I'm also getting karma here. I want to put out I need to put out the rest of these cards. Emotions are running high. This is for me as well. They want me to calm down a little bit. Hold on. Okay, let me ground. Let me ground a little bit. Because the energy coming off of y'all is hot. You can't turn back time. That's what I'm supposed to say to you. You can't turn back time. And you need to release these emotions. You need to release this fear. It is debilitating you. It is rendering you immobile. Part of the reason why there's certain things you've been trying to bring into fruition that haven't happened is because of this fear. You cannot turn back time. You cannot undo the past. All that has occurred for a reason. All that has occurred to bring you to the person that you are today. Do you know how special you are? Do you know how amazing you are? Do you know how talented you are? Do you know how vibrant and beautiful and wonderful the ancestry you come from, the lineage you come from, the people that walk with you? Do you know how amazing those people are for you to be here right now watching this video? All those things those people had to go through, and you're right here. You cannot turn back time, right? But you can rewrite. I'm here, it's like you can't turn back time, but you can rewrite history. You can rewrite the legacy of what your people were sent here to do, right? I'm hearing your ancestors, it's like they're sorry to an extent. There's someone went off path, right? And a lot of people in your lineage have suffered as a result of that, right? And you want out, you want freedom, you want your royalty today, girl. But you have to wait. You have to be patient. You can write a new ending, right? You can write a new history. You can write a new legacy. The legacy that you leave behind, it impacts your lineage for generations. I'm going to move the camera again. You and your loved ones are safe. New moon in Cancer. There's mother issues here as well. I'm getting smoking, drinking. I'm getting addiction. Your mother might have suffered from addiction, especially if you have a strong Plutonian energy in the birth chart. A debilitated moon, a strong water moon placement, right? So it's like this weird energy, because it's like you oscillate back and forth. You oscillate back and forth between this deep nurturing energy, this deep, beautiful heart that you have, right? And this fiery energy, right? This fiery need to go to charge. And it's great that you have those energies, but you need to ground them, right? A personal issue reaches a resolution, right? You reach no resolution. Stop running. You have to stop running. Stop running away. You need to face the music. You need to face it. What are you afraid of? What are you running from? What are you really running from? Like, you need to interrogate that. You need to unpack that. That is what Shadow has to say to you. I need to leave the phobias card here. So, I haven't actually pulled any tarot for you guys. Pull tarot for the other reading, True Love. True Love. You need to, there's love waiting for you where you're going. Some of you guys need to move to a new city. There's people you will meet there. They will help you fulfill your destiny. You will find true love. As I say this, we pull this card, Annie, a fairy queen, leap of faith. Some of you have powerful Irish ancestors. Some of you have fae energy. Some of you can see fairies. Lakshmi, a bright future, right? Lakshmi, right? Again, correlated to this ocean energy. You are afraid to fly over the ocean. You are afraid to go over the sea, right? The sea is Yamaya. The sea is the mother, right? The deep, dark waters. You are afraid to go there, right? You're afraid to see your ancestors. Some of you are blocking your own gifts because they scare you, because you're afraid of them, because you think it's evil. Some of you come from lineages where people who see things are seen as bad, as evil. That's bullshit. You have a beautiful gift that comes from your ancestors, okay? Don't let anyone tell you otherwise. Here we have Hathor, receptivity. What are you afraid to receive? What are you afraid to do? There's something you're afraid to do. There's something that you know in your heart and your soul and your spirit is meant for you and you alone, and you're terrified of it. It's like you're terrified of being the goddess of wealth. You're terrified of being this beautiful fairy queen. You're terrified of yourself. Why? Let's pull tarot. Three of Pentacles in reverse. That's not meant for you. And the Tower. The Tower card. The Tower card. I need to move these again. I'm going to move these cards up. I need to keep the goddesses in the frame though, because their energy is important. Lakshmi wants you to know that suffering is not meant for you. That's what I'm supposed to tell you. This Three of Pentacles in the Tower card. You think that you're supposed to just deal with everyone else's bullshit for the rest of your life? No, that's not meant for you, honey. You're not a drudge. You're not a maid. You're not supposed to clean up other people's shit. That's why you keep running. Because you know that. Queen of Pentacles in reverse when I cut the deck. Let's really get into it. This reading, they're getting real with y'all. Two of Wands in reverse. Five Cups in reverse. Okay. Okay. They want me to take these cards out and do it again. And that's the right card. Three of Cups. Yep. I see. Okay. I get it. You guys are afraid of the fact that being who you are is work, right? Queen of Pentacles in reverse. The Queen of Pentacles, right, is luxurious. She's radiant, right? But she's not the Empress yet, right? The Queen of Pentacles in reverse. She is a slow-moving queen. She is a steady queen. You guys are afraid to rebuild yourselves. You're afraid of the fact that you've grown as a person. You have been through so much shit. You've done so much work. And you're tired. You don't want to have to do any more work. You're like, I worked so hard. I did all this work. I tried to heal. I tried to ground. I tried to let go. I tried to do everything. Spirit, I'm tired. Spirit is letting you know you need to push through, right? You need to push through, right? You need to push through so that you can have what is really meant for you. This is not it. This is not what's meant for you. This is not the end of the road. Not for you, babe. It's this card. The Six of Cups. Stop giving to your enemies. Stop giving to your enemies. The Two of Pentacles. Six of Pentacles in reverse. And the Eight of Swords in reverse. Yeah, no. This is giving me more context on what you guys have been doing. Stop giving to your enemies. Stop giving your energy to things and people that are not for you. Make a decision. Make a decision. Choose what you want. Don't think about anybody else. Here's what I want you to do. I want you to sit down. Look, the car won't even stay up. She keeps trying to blow it down. Here's what I need you to do. I need you to get a journal. I need you to write down everything that you want to accomplish in your life. All of your goals, rip up the paper, and then do it again, right? Some of you might have Purnavasu on your ascendant. Those of you who don't know what that means. So there's 12 zodiac signs, right? Each of those 12 signs can be broken down again into 3 smaller signs. Purnavasu, the superpower that it has is the ability to overcome obstacles, right? But this nakshatra, you got to dust yourself off and try again, right? I'm hearing the song by Aaliyah. You got to dust yourself off and try again, right? You have to do things multiple times, right? All the work that you've done is not in vain, right? All of the work that you've done is to show you who you are, what you're truly capable of, okay? You have to let go of the past, right? Because you have such a bright future, right? Nothing can stop you, girl. Nothing can stop you, boy. Nothing can stop this pile, right? And this tower energy, it's almost like you like the chaos. You like the chaos because you're used to it, because it's familiar. It's something that you know how to control. You know how to not have shit. You know how to be distressed. You know how to be anxious. You don't know how to be the Queen of Pentacles. You don't know how to have a full-time job, an apartment, about to buy a house, driving a new whip. You've never had that life before. So you're terrified of the notion that you can have everything that you ever asked for. But your ancestors are here to let you know that you're not doing the work by yourself. And you don't have to do the work. The real work, that's what this is about. The real work is letting it go, letting it end. End the cycle, end the poverty consciousness, end the void that has existed in your lineage. Let that fear go so that you can get everything that you want, because that's what you're supposed to have in this incarnation. You came here to be the person who changes time, who changes history. That's what you're here to do. Take the leap of faith, because you will receive everything that you've ever wanted, everything that you've asked for. You're the person who's supposed to receive it. You have to purify. You have to purify. You have to let go of the past energy, and you have to be free. Thank you so much, Spirit. Thank you, y'all. I'm proud of you, those of you who sat through that pile. Command, your healing. Command your healing. you know. Koa Lakshmi. Shout out to Lakshmi. Love her. She's a beautiful energy, a beautiful spirit. Okay, y'all. So, final pile. Let's get into y'all's reading. Because pile 2, ooh, child, pile 2 was hot. Pile 2 was hot. Okay. Pile number 3. Oh, my arm is, I'm hearing ventriloquist. Y'all are shapeshifters. That sounds crazy. Some of y'all are like, what are you talking about, OC? What you mean I'm a shapeshifter? Some of you literally are shapeshifters. Some of you shapeshift in your sleep. If you have bad dreams, some of you, you're restless sleep. If you have bad dreams, you kick and scream, you flail around in your sleep, you be going places. You literally can change form, right? That's what your shadow wants you to know. But you need to be careful, because sometimes you shapeshift and the thing you turn it into is not who you truly are. Right? Even as I said that being the point at which I changed the angle of the camera, they like want me to be more in the shot for this one. So I'm just gonna let spirit do what it needs to do. Yeah. I'm seeing clay as well. It's like you're molding clay, but you don't know what you're turning into. Your energy is very erratic and very unstable. You don't know how to control yourself. A lot of you are afraid of being manipulated. You have a pathological fear of lying. You have a doubt. There's something that you don't doubt. You doubt too much. You doubt yourself. You doubt what is real. It's like, here's, okay, I just received a download. I just received a message from my ancestors. Shapeshifters are very dangerous people, because if you're a shapeshifter and you do not know who you are, you will become erratic. You become unhealthy, right? You become unwell. A shapeshifter has to ground. A shapeshifter has to know their true form. You have to know who you truly are, or else you will become destructive, right? A lot of you guys, you might be moody. Your personality might change. You might be diagnosed with some sort of personality disorder. You might have ADHD. Just anything that makes your mood seem very unstable or erratic. That's not who you are in truth. The issue that you're having is that you're not actually grounded in who you truly are. You're not grounded in your energy. So your energy is constantly, I'm hearing manipulative. There's people who think you're manipulative, but there's also people sometimes who might try to manipulate you. For some of you, it's like this very weird, I'm seeing clay, like it's like you're not truly formed yet. I also heard cyclops. Some of you have really good eyesight for spiritual things. Some of you, it's like a hawk, a serpent. I'm seeing a hawk, a serpent, an eagle. I'm hearing telepath as well. You guys are the only deck where the ancestor card is reversed. The spirit of fire. You need to go back. I heard go back to the moon. You need to go back. There's too much fire in your aura. You're getting erratic. You're being very combative because you don't know the truth about something. You don't know who you are yet. You don't understand. There's something you don't understand about yourself, about your nature, about what it means to be who you are. Okay, they dropped 2 of these cards. The 8 of Cups in reverse and the Empress. These are the same 2 cards that we got in the first reading. Some of you might need to go back to the first reading. That's what I'm taking away from that. Spirit of fire. Okay, spirit. Please help ground this message. Because the shapeshifter pile, obviously, given the name of it, is very erratic energy. Ooh, okay. A lot of you are worried about income. I'm hearing income check. I'm hearing Social Security. Spirit, can I please get more cards? Okay. No, it's these 2 cards. The King of Cups and the High Priestess. Ooh. There's something coming for you. A lot of you guys have been very worried about money and finances. But you need to understand that Spirit has a plan. Everything is in order. You're becoming erratic and angry, and I'm hearing also greedy. because you're afraid that you're not going to have enough. You're afraid you're not going to be happy. You're afraid your resources are going to run out. You need to go back to the moon, right? You need to handle the things that you need to handle in your home. Some of you, there's home issues. Your home life might be unstable. You might feel angry at home. You might not like being around your family a lot because you feel judged by them. You feel manipulated. You feel like they don't understand who you really are, right? But you can't worry about that. That's what I'm supposed to let you know. You need to know who you are. If other people do not understand, if other people cannot see you, it is because you're not seeing yourself clearly. That is what I'm supposed to communicate to you. Okay, so these cards here, these are chakra cards. So these are going to let me know what chakra, what's going on, if you're having any imbalances, if they're, which perhaps. Okay, that is 4 cards. I am not going to do 4 cards. They said all of these chakras are imbalanced. The solar plexus, the root chakra, the throat chakra, and the heart chakra. And I'm supposed to put them all together like this in a wheel. And also these colors, right? So this is what I'm getting. Like literally this is what I'm supposed to be doing. I know this looks really weird, guys, but like you're spinning out of control. It's like, so this is a pendulum, right? And this pendulum has Shiva Lingam, right? Shiva Lingam is a crystal that's sacred to the god Shiva, right? Of chaos, rebirth, destruction, vitality, healing, spiritual healing, right? And you see that it has these chakra beats. So this is for seeing where in your body your chakras are imbalanced, right? But these chakras is like they're spiraling out of control, right? Your heart chakra is blocked because you have emotional issues with your family. You don't feel secure and safe in your home, and this is making you act very stubborn and combative, right? Your throat chakra is blocked because you feel sad. You're not communicating. It's like your throat and your heart are not on the same page. It's like your heart wants you to say something, but your throat is blocking it, and it's because you don't feel powerful enough to say it. You don't feel powerful enough to say, hey, I feel hurt by that. Hey, I feel wrong by that. Hey, that is not how I should be treated. You don't feel empowered to be who you are. And this is why your shape-shifting ability is becoming like pensive, like out of control. It's like so erratic, which makes sense as far as the spirit of fire. You know, the spirit of fire, that is the soul. That's your soul force vibration, right? If your soul is screaming at you, your soul is like, what am I doing? What am I doing? This is not who I am, right? So it's like you're acting wild. You're wilding out because your soul doesn't know how to heal. Your soul doesn't know what to do. Your soul has been through so much, right? All of this clogging, you know, that it can't decide, right? The 7 of Cups is the ultimate card in tarot of indecision, right? The 7 of Pentacles is normally a very hard-working card, right? A card of hard work, a card of steadiness, right? But in this deck, it's symbolic of a fear of failure, right? You're working hard, but from a space of poverty consciousness, because your heart knows what it wants. Your heart knows what it loves, right? High Priestess upright, right? Spirit knows what it wants. Your higher self knows who it is, and your higher self wants you to know that this low vibrational energy, the shadow energy, this is not you. It's not who you're meant to be. So let's find out who you really are. Let's find out who you are supposed to be. Okay, let's pull. I said pour by accident, but let's pull some more cards, right? These are past life cards. Transportation, the arts in reverse, father, writer or scribe. You guys are priests. You guys are the art that you make is a prophecy. The art that you will make in this lifetime is a divine birthright. It is a prophecy from the Lord. That's what I'm supposed to say. From the Holy Father. Like, if you're an artist, whatever ideas you get, whatever visions you get, like, especially if you make movies. Someone here, you make movies. You're going to make movies. Like, there's things that are on TV, right? But this is the word of God. Lit like verbatim. Like the word of God walks with you. So this is also part of why you don't know who you are, because spirit is talking through you all the time, right? God is speaking through your work. God is speaking through your artistry. And it destabilizes your sense of self. Like, your soul is so in alignment. Some of you might have sun in the 10th, sun in the 12th house. Sun in the 12th house, moon in the 10th house for some of you as well. That's what I'm supposed to say. But you're literally like, you don't know who you are, because God is literally, it's like you're being bombarded, you're being dumped with energy, dumped with messages, and your energy, your aura's all over the place. Because it's like, I heard energy vampires too. I heard energy vampires, you know, so you might need to protect yourself. You might need to get a Shiva Lingam crystal, okay? You might need to call on the power of Lord Shiva. I see Lord Shiva 24/7. Okay, that's my main man, 100 grand. We love Lord Shiva in this house, okay? Right, Lord Shiva is with you. I want you to know that. I'm getting this transportation card, a lack of direction. There's a lack of direction that you're having in this lifetime. Okay, I'm seeing also some of you, you're from a different world. Like, you were sent here. Like, you literally, a lot of you, if you're familiar with Starseed, y'all were sent here by the angelic realms, by the higher realms, to deliver messages through your artistry from God. Like, directly, point by point. You're, like, I don't want to say prophet, but, like, you know, if you have dreams, if you have visions, if you've had visions of you writing book, do it today. Literally, like, stop the video, write the book, write it down, write down everything that you heard that you're supposed to do. It's gonna happen. It's gonna happen. You have to have faith. You have to have faith, y'all. These are your Moonology cards. Actually, no, I'm gonna leave these here. A time for healing. Wow. Show the world the real you in reverse. What did I say, guys? Between the arts card and the transportation card. Communication is key. New moon in Gemini. Gemini gang. A time to give rather than take. Scriber writer. A lot of you guys feel insecure about your own talents. A lot of you guys don't feel... It's like you don't trust this world to receive your gifts. It's a little arrogant, actually. It's like your soul, your spirit does not trust, you know, or really, well, your shadow. That's what this reading. We're diving into the Ketu placement, right? It's like you don't trust this world to receive your gifts. It's like you're kind of cagey about it. You're like, I don't know. I don't know if the people on this planet will respond well to who I am and to my energy and my vibration. But you need to understand that your lifetime is a time for healing for other people. You chose this generation. You chose this month. You chose the exact birth chart you have. Every angle of the stars and the moon, every planet. You chose every single second of your life for a reason. All you have to do is go. Hop on the train. Let spirit take you where you gotta go. Show the world the real you, right? Show the world the real you, right? Let's pull some goddess cards, right? Let's pull some goddess cards as well. You know, because the divine feminine energy of the universe, right, is shadow, right? Is dark energy, right? The subconscious unknown. Mother Mary, for the love of God, I can't make this up. Mother Mary, expect a miracle. Y'all literally just saw me pull this. Like, live pull this exact card. Like, we are not making this. Expect a miracle. This is being handed to you on a platter. Take the platter, run. Girl, take the train. I heard book deal. Take it. Like, spirit is literally throwing you a oop right now. Spirit is literally like, here's the keys to the Lexus. Drive the car. Please. Like, do it for us. Do it for the world. Bridget, don't back down. Okay. Right on top of the fire card. That's what Spirit wanted me to do. Now, here's something I want to know. A lot of you guys, you can talk to angels. You can talk to Archangel Michael. Some of you might be like, why is the Bridget card what makes you think of that? Bridget, she mirrors Archangel Michael energy. That's soul fire. That's sword of truth. That fighter spirit, okay? You need to use the fighter energy that you have to push towards your dreams. Push towards making them a reality. Create that business. Create that space. Write that poem. Sing that song, right? Make that miracle happen, right? Spirit can only do so much. You were the agent of spirit, right? You were the person walking to build and create that life. So if you're going to do it, do it. But they have your back. Like, your team is airtight, okay? Like your spiritual team is like the team. It's like Beyonce's real life team that makes all her artwork happen, okay? You got Beyonce grade people on your back, okay? Whole spiritual family of Beyonce's out here, you know, out here singing Black is King, okay? Make it happen, you know. I want to pull tarot. I'm going to pull a little bit more tarot. Spirit, any more messages? Oh, no, this is supposed to be something would have happened already. Something should have happened already. There's something that you blocked. I'm supposed to let you know that. It's going to come back. Seven of Wands, it's going to come back. Right? Six of Swords you got in your head. Okay. This is where the shadow comes in. You want to... I understand. You want to build the castle yourself. You can't. You want to build the castle yourself. You want to have built it yourself. You want to be able to walk out of this lifetime and say, "Girl, I did that myself." No, you didn't. Spirit did it. Spirit did it through you. Spirit did it with you, right? Spirit, this is a collaboration. That's what you need to understand, right? Your life, all of these cards, they all fell at once. Right? Your life is a collaboration with the universe, is a collaboration with spirit, a collaboration with God, right? You don't do nothing by yourself. Okay? It's not about your ego. Right? Endings and beginnings. Kalimata, right? Who is a wife, right? One of a feminine form of Lord Shiva. Endings and beginnings, right? Endings and beginnings, and this eye. You see, y'all can hear things. You can hear people's thoughts. You should protect your head. You should cover actually your eye. Cover your third eye. Cover your crown chakra. Protect your head. Okay? Because that can block your energy as well. That can pollute your consciousness. But there's something that would have happened already if you hadn't stood in the way. You got in your head too much. You started overthinking it. Spirit tries to throw you the ball. Don't miss the ball again. It's going to come back. Take it. Write it. Whatever it is, write it down. Write a contract with yourself about what you need to do. Say, this is what I'm going to do. This is what I'm responsible for. This is also supposed to let me know, right? This lifetime, this is really what they mean. This is not really about you. Do not let your human experience interfere with who you are at the soul level, who you truly are, right? This lifetime, it's about you, but it's not about you. It's like you receive, right? But the point of receiving it, you're receiving the resources so you can do what spirit is asking you to do, right? You're helping endings and beginnings, right? Kalimata is that she brings the end of a world, right? But we have Kalimata right next to Mother Mary, right? So this is a blessing. This is a miracle. Spirit is using you, right, through this lifetime, right, that you chose, right, that you signed up for, to deliver these divine messages, right, to communicate these divine messages, to give to the world, right? This is about moksha for you. Some of you guys are going to achieve enlightenment at the end of this lifetime. If you complete everything you're supposed to do, you're going back home, right? That's what your shadow wants you to know. That's why it's so erratic. That's why it's so unstable, because you've been everything. You've done everything. You've done this before. You've either been human, a god, a divine being, lived in other realms so many times it's ridiculous. This lifetime for you is about giving, right? Letting go, right? And giving, right? I'm not asking you not to do that. Okay, I'm in and out. Okay. Sorry guys. But yeah. No. This is about service. Ultimately, at the end of the day, it's about service. So don't let your ego block you. Show the world who you really are. In your truth of your hearts, you are an artist, you are a spiritualist, you are an innovator, an inventor, and you're a giving person. Right? Because Aquarius is about the individual who is enlightened and therefore helps create and build the new world. And Virgo has the tools. Right? Virgo is the exaltation point of Mercury, right? Virgo has the skills, the mind, the analytics to make that world a reality. That's you, right? And you do that through your art. Trust the wealth of your gifts, right? Trust the wealth that spirit and the universe has given you, and you will be victorious. Don't let your mind get in the way. Thank you, y'all. Thank you, spirit. Thank you, ancestors. This has been a beautiful, beautiful experience, beautiful reading. I want to thank your spiritual team, your spiritual family. Thank my spiritual family. Thank all the spirits out here, because that was a bomb reading. We out, y'all.